Hopefully the audio is not too bad. It looks like I'm louder than the game, so that's... I can turn down the game just a tad. Maybe that's good. And also I just moved my mic. That's probably okay. I don't think there's too much background noise, so we should be fine. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's DLC now. It's been a while since I last streamed this game. It's been long enough that they've added just straight up DLC. I don't know if we'll be playing that, because I don't know if I have it installed. And I kind of don't want to wait for it to install on stream. But yeah, hopefully I can finish the whole game. And hopefully someone can come in and make sure, let me know if the audio is okay. Looks like we have one person. I don't know who that is. Whoever is watching, please let me know if the audio is okay. But yeah, today I'm finally gonna finish this game because I haven't been able to. I wasn't here able to stream this game for a while, so you know, it's winter. I went home for the winter. I hibernated. Oh, I guess the DLC is installed. Cool, I guess we will do it then. But yeah, today we'll finish the game. I'm just gonna keep streaming until it's done. Even if I get tired, we'll finish the game. I got the last... I need to get used to the controls again. The last few streams... It's a little quiet? Okay. Maybe just turning my mic up will help. Is that better? I'm just gonna keep talking so that you'll know if it's better or not. Okay. We played it, okay. So this is where we were last time. I don't know how this level is supposed to go. I have watched a lot of people play this game because the speedruns are quite impressive. Since this game has pretty good tech. Okay. But yeah, the speedrunning tech in this game is really cool, so I have been watching a lot of people play it. I just never got around to finishing it myself. You know, for various different reasons, but we're here. I'm gonna finish the game today, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Probably, because this game's pretty good. I guess on a related note, I did watch the Sonic movie. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. That's like... I have more thoughts, I think, but like that's generally just my opinions. I thought it was a pretty good movie. As a Sonic fan, I think there's a lot more things that I want to see from Sonic movies that I think, I don't know, maybe just wouldn't work for live action movies. One thing that I see a lot of people say, one thing that I think a lot of people say is they want to see like more Sonic characters and stuff in the movies, and more scenes with the Sonic characters. And I think like the new one, there definitely was a lot more, which I think a lot of people were pretty satisfied by. But I think the thing to keep in mind that a lot of people forget about the movies is since they're live action, it does cost a lot probably to have CGI characters on the screen constantly, especially with how many there are now. There's 4 of them, and then you know, obviously the post-credit scene of the movie, I'm not going to spoil it, has the post-credit scene has more CGI Sonic characters, so I'm a little honestly I'm a little concerned with how they're gonna do that many more characters in the next movie. Oh, I was supposed to break that with the Chaos Blast. Is it called Chaos Blast? It's been so long, I don't remember anything. I don't remember what the buttons are. Okay, so that's jump, homing attack. Okay, stomp. Alright, we're good to go. But yeah. I don't know if this is like a controversial opinion. I'm just gonna say it here since we're streaming. I thought the movie was a significantly good adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2, and I think that a lot of the ideas that it took from Sonic Adventure 2 were done better than Sonic Adventure 2 did them. And I think that that's a really cool feature of Adventure 2, honestly, is that the story's basis is so good, right? And Sonic Adventure 2 has been adapted, like, plenty of times. Like, Sonic X adapted it, you know. A lot of its ideas were revisited in Shadow the Hedgehog. And I think, like, now that we have the movie, I think out of all of the adaptations, the movie is still... I think the movie now is my favorite. There's still some things that I think I really like that were left out of the movie, probably because it wouldn't have fit with the flow of the movie. It would have ruined the pacing kind of thing. Like, in Sonic X, they have that scene towards the end where they interview the soldier who shot Maria, and he has, like, all of... like, he has, like, PTSD from having to kill someone, kill a child, and it's like, you know, this feels like reasonably realistic and heavy for what the game was going for, what the story was going for, without being too overbearing. And I think that would have been nice in the movie. I do think that, like, I think that would have maybe added too many characters of importance, but I don't know, I don't make movies, so yeah, it's definitely a good adaptation. I assume you're talking about Sonic X. But yeah, it's definitely a good adaptation. A lot of the best ideas from the Sonic X adaptation, I think, were originally meant to be in the story too, because I know Maekawa was the overseer, or like the supervisor for the script writing for Sonic X. Yeah. This is a really cool cutscene. I think a lot of people have already talked about this, since it's not a very... This game's kind of old at this point, but the cinematography in this game is, like, so good compared to Sonic games recently. Oh, you're talking about Sonic 3. Oh, yeah. That actually makes more sense, because Sonic X is pretty faithful. But yeah. I think Sonic 3 took the most important bits of Sonic. It's like a cliff-noted version of Sonic Adventure 2 with the ideas kept intact. And honestly, in my opinion, elevated. The cutscene reminded me. I do kind of want to see the movie in Japanese. I don't know if the Blu-ray releases, like the home releases of the movies, have multiple language options, but I do want to see the movie in Japanese, because Shadow's voice actor is Sephiroth. Oh, and speaking of Sephiroth, the FF7 Rebirth is coming out soon on PC. I think next week. Which is kind of crazy. I thought it would be sooner, but I think the reason I thought that was because of false information on the internet. There's 4 of them. There's more than 4 of them. Yeah, I'm really hoping that... I remember seeing articles saying that FF7 Rebirth didn't sell as well. There we go. There's 5. I'm hoping the PC release is, like, a huge, like, consumer success. Because that game really deserves it. It's a really good game. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I don't want to get into spoilers. See, it might be this week actually, or that might just be like early releases. I've seen people posting about it on social media, on Twitter. Like not just posting about it, like they have the game and they're playing it on PC. So I don't know. Oh. Is this how you get to that chest over there? Oh, whatever. I think this is the Metal Sonic boss fight, the 23rd. Oh, so I guess it might have just been like review copies then that people had. I do have a capture card that can do PS5. So I could just stream the game like whenever I want, but I think Rebirth I'm gonna stream on like the PC version much later. I was seeing it on people that, like, it was accounts I didn't recognize. So it might just be streamers who I don't watch or I'm not aware of. Oh yeah, I need the keys, that's right. But yeah, I think when I stream the game, because I definitely want to stream it since it's a game I like so much. I'm gonna stream the PC version because I want to like kind of play through all the Final Fantasy VII stuff. I think probably this summer I might do. I want to play FF10 this summer because it's like a very summer-themed video game. Oh. Is this the whole challenge, or is there like a level attached to this too? Come on, there we go. Oh, that was artwork. Okay, so I guess that wasn't the challenge. Okay, let's just go this way. I want to stream FF10 this summer, and that game, I think, is confirmed to be in the same universe as Final Fantasy VII. I mean, my personal opinion, my personal game theory is that all the Final Fantasy games are connected. They're just like different planets or different solar systems and stuff. Cause like I think there's kind of evidence to say that a lot of the antagonists of the series are kind of similar in species. They all look kind of similar and have similar powers. Like if you look at Ultima in like FF16 and Genova from FF7, it's like they look very similar. They have very similar powers. So my headcanon about Final Fantasy is just like it's different worlds, different planets, different solar systems, but like one universe. But since Final Fantasy X is like explicitly connected to Final Fantasy VII, I wanna play that one before playing like regular Final Fantasy VII, and then I wanna play like Crisis Core, the Crisis Core remaster, and then the 2 remakes. I've bought Remake, like the first one, twice already, and then it was also free on PSN at some point. I don't mind buying it a third time. It's a good game. Wait, I just can't... What was the objective? I just can't hit the spike balls? Is that it? I just get to the end of the level. Oh. Shoot. Okay. While dodging a large number. So, can I get hit by them or no? I guess let's not find out. Sonic Forces, very divisive game. The music is great though. I am one of the people who likes the music of this game. Ever since like the pre-release for Forces, Okay, so I can get hit by those. Ever since the pre-release for Forces, when they showed off a lot of the music and stuff, these songs have been eternally stuck in my head. I will hum these songs, the entire OST for Forces. I will hum without realizing that's what I'm humming. I think they said it was just kind of an Easter egg. They aren't actually. I mean, yeah, but it's also just fun, you know. I just like, I like making game theories. And I mean, like, I think for the longest time that, like, FF10 and FF7 being connected were, like, very much a theory, and then, like, Remake, they played into it with having the portrait of Shinra from FF10 in the Shinra building. So it's like, if they're playing into it, I will too, kind of thing. But yeah. I have a lot of ideas for Sonic Forces. Because I know the story was disappointing to a lot of people. It was, like, very straightforward. And, you know, like, story Sonic games, not always necessary. And Forces, aside from that, was, like, a fine game. Not my favorite, obviously. There's, like... I have a lot more nostalgia for stuff like Sonic Unleashed, but... Oh... I should have just homing attacked. But I think, like, if you wanted Forces to have, like, a really deep, really Sonic-y type story, like, from the 2000s, I have some ideas for it. I don't know if I'd want to make that a video, though, because I don't... My fear whenever I think of, like, fan stuff for Sonic, and I know I'm very... My friends know I'm a very opinionated person about Sonic. But that doesn't mean I think, like, other people are wrong. I just have a very specific way of seeing Sonic. But my biggest fear of, like, posting fan stuff about Sonic, or, like, coming up with my own ideas is I don't want to be the fan that... Oh, I survived. I don't want to be the fan who thinks that they can do better than the people who are actually working on this series and have a creative vision for it, you know? And it's like, fans obviously can have a creative image. I just don't want to fall into the trap of this, like, that my ideas are, like, this good. And stuff, you know? And then other people, like, because it's my idea, right? I'll think it's good. But then when I show it to other people, they'll be like, how did you ever feel comfortable putting this out there, kind of thing, you know? I just have that fear. I don't want to act like I'm better than anyone or know better than anyone else. I just have my opinions that I yell about all the time. That got really ranty, I'm sorry. This game is really similar, like, control-wise to Frontiers, and I was playing Frontiers, like, on my own a little bit a couple days ago, so I kind of have this instinct of, like, I want to do the stomp jump, because, like, in Frontiers, when you stomp, Sonic automatically jumps back up at a higher, like, to a higher altitude. This game doesn't do that, even though all the other controls and abilities are the same, you know, aside from, like, what Shadow has exclusively. It's a little jarring, but, like, you know, the stomp jump in Frontiers, I think, is not too it's, like, kind of situational, but it's, like, a very useful situational tool, you know. I haven't even been looking at my rank. I don't know if I got an S rank on that. A. Okay, we'll come back and get S ranks. I just want to beat the game right now. Oh, okay. I have to put it at the right altitude. Oh, platforming puzzle. I do have some videos that I want to make planned. I might use some of the footage from this stream for that video, but it's gonna have a very clickbaity title. But I don't think it's like a unwarranted clickbaity title. I'll just say that. it's just a little bit of an exaggeration, or at least that's how I'm seeing it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get people will see it and be like, this guy has, this guy is just clickbaiting us into watching his nothing video essay, which is probably true. We'll see. I know when I'm done with the video if I like it or not. Do you think Shadow should get more games focused on him? Like, what if they went back to Frontiers with the new Shadow? Okay, I think that would be really cool because there's a Frontiers level in this game, even though Shadow wasn't in Frontiers. So that would at least explain why Shadow has a Frontiers level in this game, never having gone to Frontiers world. I think Shadow is really cool, and I think Shadow appeals to a lot of people, so I think making a Shadow game would be another Shadow game would be a good idea. I believe, like, in an interview, they said that this game was originally supposed to be, like, a full-on Shadow game, but they didn't have time, because I assume they wanted to line it up with the movie. So they just made, like, an add-on to Generations. But honestly, even if this game wasn't, like, in a package with Generations, I think it still would have probably done well. Because it is, like, a full video game. It's just, it takes place in the context of Generations' story, so it kind of doesn't make sense for Generations to not also be included. Especially since Generations isn't playable on modern consoles. But yeah, I think it would be a good idea. I just also am worried that maybe, like, Year of Shadow was so big. Did I do this level? I didn't. Year of Shadow was so big, and, like, I think a lot of people who maybe were marginal Sonic fans, they, like, didn't really engage with Sonic stuff, saw the Year of Shadow stuff, they saw that this game had good reviews, and so, like, they tried it out, and they realized, wow, Sonic has sauce like that. But I also think that, like, you can't keep doing that, you know? Like, you can't do, like, Year of Shadow every year, because it wears Shadow out. Honestly, I don't know if you could do Year of Shadow ever again, because it's like, you know, what was I supposed to do there? I do think it would be cool if Shadow got, like, a DLC portion in every Sonic game going forward. That would be cool. I think that would be just enough without overdoing it. Like, like, make Sonic Lost World. What was Shadow doing during Sonic Lost World? Because it's not like that's technically a new thing for Sonic, right? Like, Forces had Episode Shadow. What do I do? Do I go back up? Oh, that's what I do, isn't it? I go back up. Okay. It is cool that you can do slope jumps in this game, because most modern Sonic games don't let you do slope jumps. Even the ones with, like, very accurate physics, like, Sonic Unleashed. What if Shadow, while Sonic was doing awful games, he was having a good game? I would like Sonic to have good games and Shadow to have good games. Yeah, there we go. What I really do want to see, though, is, and I know this probably won't sell as well because people don't know these characters, unfortunately, is I want, like, I want games for, like, Knuckles and Blaze. I want other Sonic characters to get solo games, because a lot of Sonic fans like the extended cast of Sonic characters, and the problem with that, I think a lot of older Sonic games, like, especially in the 2000s, where every Sonic character was in those games, was people like these characters, we need to put them in the story somehow. It's like what are you gonna do? How are you gonna explain Knuckles not being here? Well, yeah, he's guarding the Master Emerald, but, like, Knuckles fans need an answer. Like, why isn't the character that I like in this game, right? Like, Sonic 06 especially, because it was like, Sonic 06, they wanted to be like this big reboot game where all the characters were playable, and it's like, well, how do you do that when Knuckles is on Angel Island, or Blaze is in another dimension, and they just put the characters in the story without explaining it? Or they just kind of ignore some aspects of characters, like Knuckles especially being like the guardian of the Master Emerald. In Heroes, it's like he's just Sonic's friend who is really strong, and it's like that's fine for the context of individual stories, but people really care about the world of Sonic, and so I think the solution to that isn't to put every Sonic character in every Sonic game. I think the solution, personally, that I want to see is every Sonic character gets like individual games, so we can be like, what is this character doing while Sonic is off doing whatever, right? Like I think it's kind of insane, and I mean, like, I kind of get it, because like Sonic took a very different direction shortly after Sonic Rush came out. Like, Sonic Rush came out, what, 2005? And then, like, pretty much the very next mainline Sonic game was Sonic Unleashed, where there were no more friends except Tails and Amy. And then Sonic Colors was just Tails. But I think, like, had Sonic kept doing, like, more characters and giving other characters more importance, I think it was almost guaranteed that we would have gotten a Blaze game set entirely in the Soul Dimension. And that would have been really cool. I would have loved to see that. But yeah, I would really like to see a Blaze game. I would really like to see a Knuckles game. Like, I think Shadow could keep getting his own games. I think a lot of people actually really do like Silver, despite, you know, him not appearing in as many games. Some of the games he's appeared in not being as loved by Sonic fans. I think even given all of that, people really like Silver. So I think a Silver game would be really cool. I think it was Daniel Barnes, who's like one of the IDW writers. He suggested a Silver character action game where you go around picking up swords with your psychokinesis, and they like kind of float around you like Virgil. Oh no. Oh no, how do I get up there? Okay, I'm gonna fail this. It's fine. I think that would be really cool. I also have heard people say, like, in Sonic Unleashed, they would have preferred the Werehog be Knuckles, which I never understood, because it's like, I thought people had a problem with the fact that they were trying to do character action gameplay in a Sonic game. I thought that was the issue people had with the Werehog, not that it was not that it was like Sonic doing it. But I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But I do think if that is like a correct sentiment among Sonic fans, it would be cool to see them try to do different character focused games that are a different gameplay style than just like high-speed platforming. Like, Silver could be character action, Knuckles could be like collectathon kind of thing. Like, maybe a little bit of character action, since Knuckles is like a fighting, boxing type character. But yeah, I think it would be cool. That was the other thing that I was thinking about, that I think having multiple spin-off character games would be good for, is like, a lot of people like different versions of Sonic's gameplay. Like, there's a lot of dedicated Sonic Boost fans, there's a lot of dedicated Adventure fans, and Sonic has been like Sonic has interpreted itself in many different ways over time, and I think it would be really cool if we got to see like each of Sonic's characters, the extended cast in Sonic, take on like those different gameplay styles, because it's like you look at something like Mario, right? Mario doesn't do the same gameplay style twice, right? 64 is different from Sunshine. Sunshine is different from Galaxy. Galaxy is different from Odyssey. 3D World. 3D World is different from all the other ones, right? I guess Galaxy too, but you know, there's exceptions to every rule. But since there's so many Sonic characters that people like, I think relegating the different gameplay styles that people also really like, while Sonic, every mainline Sonic game is like a different gameplay style, would be a good way to balance it. Yeah, Rush was the first Boost game, so I think like Blaze being the Rush character could be cool, or like the Boost game character could be cool. Knuckles could do like collectathon, slight character action. Silver could do like puzzle solving character action. Shadow could do like the adventure style. Obviously you have classic Sonic to do like classic Sonic gameplay. Although I would also like to see like a 3D classic Sonic game. I know a lot of people say that that's basically what the first adventure game is, but there are differences to how Sonic plays between Sonic Adventure and the classic games. It's not the same. It's not one-to-one. And both are very good and very distinct, and I think that would be a good way of ensuring that both gameplay styles get preserved for the people who like them. Yeah. I didn't know Galaxy 2 was meant to be DLC for Galaxy 1. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. I never finished Galaxy 2, but I have seen like some of the late game levels for it, and it looks like a pretty well-designed platform. But I did always like the vibe of Galaxy 1. That was the first game I 100%ed as a kid. Fun story, actually. My first friend that I made in college, he only really plays gacha games. Like he plays like Genshin and Star Rail, FGO, that kind of stuff, because his parents like never really got him stuff to play games on. But he said he had a Wii, and he played. This was like a recent thing he told me about. He said he also 100%ed Mario Galaxy, which I guess makes sense if that's like the only game you can play as a kid. I did it for bragging rights because I had other games to play too, but no, come back, Susume. Come on. Got it. But yeah, that was a really cool thing to learn about someone. Is like, wow, you 100%ed Mario Galaxy when you were a kid also? This is the one we just did. No, it's not. This is the one we just did. No. What was the one I just did then? That was a different key. Okay. I'm getting confused. But yeah, on his Instagram over the winter, when we were all home, he posted a picture of him playing Mario Galaxy again, which is cool. If I can figure out how to get my capture card working on a Wii, that would be really great, because there's a lot of Wii games I want to stream. And not all of them are Sonic games. I want to stream Super Paper Mario someday. That's a big one. That was like one of my favorite games as a kid. I would say either that or Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game. Never had it as a kid. I I don't think I had it as a kid. I got it when I was a teenager. I got it in like middle school, I think. I had Mario Galaxy 1 as a kid. I beat that when I was like seven. But Mario Galaxy 2 I didn't get until I was like a teenager. And that's probably why I never finished it, because I didn't. That was like around the time when I started having less time to play video games because of school. We didn't play this level either. Do I like Mephiles? Yes, I think Mephiles is a really good character, or at least a very good villain. One thing I really like about Mephiles and Shadow, so Shadow is like artificial, right? He was created in a lab by a human, and he was created like both in lore and like conceptually as a mirror to Sonic, right? In lore, it's like Gerald went to Angel Island and he saw the mural, and then yada yada yada. He made Shadow, right? And in real life, obviously, they were like, we need Sonic to have like a dark reflection rival type character, so they made Shadow. We all know that. But like, Sonic represents like nature, right? He's like the goodness of nature and all that. And he fights to protect the environment and protect the animals and everything. He represents nature. Shadow represents science and human progress and all that. What was the objective? Set number of rings. Oh, okay. Mephiles, who's Shadow's shadow, is also of nature, of mysticism, right? He's not of science, which I think is like cool. So it's like a double. Mephiles is like a double mirror, right? It circles back to nature, kind of. There's a lot of really good thematic elements in Sonic games like that. Like how Eggman is like the negativity in humanity and the greed that humanity possesses, whereas Gerald is like the goodness in humanity that is corruptible. Stuff like that. I think that's really cool. They need to make more rival characters for Sonic. All of them went good or dead. See, okay. That's why I really like Jet the Hawk. Jet the Hawk, this is like the most unpopular opinion I have, I think. But Jet the Hawk is the best Sonic rival. Because as much as people perceive Sonic and Shadow to have like this kind of married couple that are constantly nagging each other situation, like Sonic always gets on Shadow's nerves and everything, we don't really see much of that in the games. Like, this game does it, and that's it. This game does it. Did I not finish the challenge? Did I not do this one? Oh, I must have failed this one. I keep getting distracted from what the game is actually telling me because I'm talking, but, oh, we're supposed to... Wait. We're supposed to destroy these. That's what it was. Let me restart. But, like, yeah, we don't really get to see Shadow and Sonic interact like that a whole lot. Like, they're practically best friends, right? Like, they are, like, super nice to each other and everything. Sonic obviously respects Shadow. Shadow probably respects Sonic. Like, I need a rival who's gonna trash talk them, right? Like, Blaze and Sonic are never gonna trash talk each other. Knuckles, at this point, like, Knuckles and Sonic have a thing going on if you look at how they talk to each other in Frontiers. And it's like, who is the actual true rival to Sonic, right? I think it's Jet. And I know he only appears in 2-3 Sonic games, maybe more. Is he in Team Sonic Racing? I didn't play that one. I don't know. But yeah, Jet's not in a lot of games, but he's what a rival character should be, in my opinion. Because he's not evil. He's just like in the way that Sonic does good things innately, Jet does bad things innately. He's a thief. Like that's his nature, right? And like Sonic doesn't care because Sonic is like, whoa, this guy is fast. I want to race him, right? Oh, this song is really good. This song is great. It's like one of my favorite songs from Adventure 2. But like Jet is like a perfect mirror to Sonic, like personality wise, and they like where Sonic is the fastest. Oh, we're just getting all the best Sonic Adventure 2 songs here. That's great. Supporting me and for True Story. That's goated. Okay. But yeah, like where Sonic is the fastest on land, Jet is the fastest in the air, and the extreme gear kind of put them on equal footing, which I think is super cool. I think we unlocked the boss, yeah. I think that's like a really cool, like, thematic parallel between them that people don't really talk about. The way they interact with each other in the Riders games too, it's like the moment they see each other, they're already racing. Like, I love the ending to Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, where they're just like Sonic's in the car with his friends, and then Jet shows up and it's like, Sonic, let's race! And Sonic, like, wordlessly is just like, yeah, let's go. And then they just race, and that's how the game ends, and it's great. I don't like the disrespect that Jet gets, because I don't think people really are familiar with this game. You know that cutscene in Zero Gravity where, like, they're at the Mediotech building, and they're like, what's making all these robots go berserk? And then they're like trying to slowly investigate it, and then the alarms go off, and they're like, did they see us? And they're like, no. And then the Babylon Rogues show up, and the theme kicks in. It's just like one of the coolest moments in the Sonic series. I love Jet the Hawk, man. What a great character. We need more of him. I want another Riders game. Eggman is the true rival. That is true. That is true. By definition of rival, that is true. We need a different term, because I think the term rival is a little bit overdone. I think we can come up with a term that's like, that kind of leverages gaming knowledge, gaming collective consciousness. You know how, like, we call Metroidvanias or Egavanias, which is the same thing, because we all understand what that means. I think that the best term for the type of character we're talking about is the Virgil. Because everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say that, right? So I think it's a good term. I'm made of... Oh yeah! I can talk about this. I can talk about this now. I went to Sonic Symphony last weekend. It hasn't even been a full week. Made of... And that was super cool. I went with a friend of mine who is very as into Sonic as I am. In fact, the night before, we were... The night before, instead of going to sleep so that we could travel like 2 hours to go see it properly and safely, we were up talking about like story concepts for fan Sonic stories. But we went to Sonic Symphony. It was really great. The first half was like a symphony with like the classic Sonic games and then some modern stuff. There was like some Sonic Adventure, like Believe in Myself, and It Doesn't Matter, which was really nice. Sonic and Tails together kind of thing. And then they did a Dreams of an Absolution, and then they did Frontiers. And the Frontiers orchestra part was really cool because, like, everyone was silent for it, and then when it got to the I'm here part, everybody in the theater sang at the same time, and that was super cool. It was like it felt like a very magical moment. But then after the intermission, they went right into I Am All of Me, and it was like super hype, right? The only other crowd that I think has matched that kind of energy... The only other crowd that I think has matched that kind of energy is like Hololive, when I went to the Hololive EN concert a couple years ago. But they played this song there, and the singer, I forgot her name, but the singer, like, before they started this song went, "Are you ready to show me what you're made of?" And then everyone was like, "Ah, Sonic Heroes, Metal Sonic." It was great. But yeah, I lost my voice for a couple days after that. I was really scared that I would lose it permanently. Modern Sonic isn't even modern anymore. That's true. YouTuber that I watch, who does a lot of Sonic stuff, he came up with the term for modern Sonic that is more fitting, that I really like. He calls it Millennium Sonic, kind of like Millennium Godzilla, which I think that works a lot, because Sonic has also taken like cues from Godzilla before, especially when it comes to naming things. Like Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 is a reference to Mecha Godzilla. Metroidvania was coined by the team who worked on the original team behind Resident Evil, and it doesn't even belong to Resident Evil. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I Am All of Me can get repetitive. Yeah. I don't normally listen to I Am All of Me. I think there's like Sonic songs that are super hype and situational, and then Sonic songs that you can listen to like whenever. Like I think something like I Am All of Me or the Frontiers songs, just really boss themes in general, because I Am All of Me is also technically the final boss theme of that game, of Shadow the Hedgehog. I think boss themes in general aren't as listenable as like other songs, because there's definitely video game music that is listenable, but boss themes I think are very specific to the situation of a boss fight. So it's like, unless you're trying to like hype yourself up for something, boss themes aren't very you can't listen to them normally, I think. Like the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack I really like, but the boss themes for Metal Gear Rising I only listen to if it's like finals week and I'm like really trying to focus hard on studying, and I need to hype myself up, kind of. Same with the Frontiers boss themes. But it's like when you hear it in concert, that's different too. Because when Frontiers came out, I over-listened to the boss themes, and I kind of got tired of them. And I didn't listen to them for a very, very long time. Like, I think between, like, the last time I really listened to them and going to Sonic Symphony, I listened to them maybe, like, 5 times, like, total. And being in concert, like, with all of the people around you and the people singing it on stage, it changes the vibe of the song itself. I love live music for that reason. Resident Evil's team coined it because in Resident Evil you need to get keys to progress that can apply to a lot of doors throughout the game. Metroidvania is used to describe games that tie abilities and weapons to progress, not keys. Oh, that makes sense. What would a good term for a Resident... I mean, I guess Resident Evil, right? Because I'm sure there's, like, other games now that take cues from Resident Evil in their game design. We do need more Silver and Jet. Yeah, we need a lot more Jet. He's like my 3rd favorite Sonic character. Second favorite if you don't count Sonic. I think he's a very underrated character who has a lot of really good design elements. His like even his silhouette is really similar to Sonic. Shadow's silhouette is very distinct from Sonic's, even though he's supposed to be Sonic's mirror. But you look at Jet, and it's like you can probably tell it's Jet, but it's like they look similar. And I think a lot of people take that for granted. They don't appreciate how good how good Jet is. But I think a Silver game, I think a lot of people would really, really like. They don't really take directly from Resident Evil. It's mostly taking from Metroidvanias because tying progress to abilities is much more interesting than keys. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I need to play more Metroidvanias. I haven't played too many of them. Of course I've played Symphony of the Night, and like I've played Metroid Zero Mission, and I've played Metroid 2. I never got around to playing Dread. I want to play Dread. Maybe I'll stream it this year. I think Zero Mission's on Switch, right? On Switch Online, so I might stream like the whole series. What's it called? The one game, the remake of Metroid 2. The remake, Samus Returns. Samus Returns, I don't know if I'll be able to play, because 3DS capture card is, like, impossible to get nowadays. My 3DS is also kind of not in the best shape. The, what do you call it? Like, the rubber on the C-stick, I think? The C-stick and the circle pad, that's what it is. Both the C-stick and the circle pad rubbers have come off of my 3DS, and I tried to get it fixed a while ago. I'm not sure how long ago, but like recent enough that it was, I think it was like maybe last August is when that happened. I tried to get it fixed, and they said that they don't, yeah, Samus Returns was the one I was thinking of. But I tried to get my 3DS fixed, and they said that they don't do 3DS repairs anymore. And it wasn't even like Nintendo. It was like a secondhand, like We Fix Electronics like shop. They said they don't do like delicensed. What's delisted? They don't do delisted products anymore, so that kind of sucks. But they don't. There's no like Game Boy. There's no Game Boy Online, right? It's just Game Boy Advance. So Metroid, like the original Metroid 2, wouldn't even be on. The original Metroid 2 wouldn't be on Switch. So if I stream like the Metroid series, I might just have to skip that one, which sucks because it's like that one sets up Metroid, Super Metroid. Oh, there is Game Boy. Is there Metroid 2 on it? Oh, sick. Okay, so we're not skipping Metroid 2 when I do that. That'll probably be around Halloween. I remember... I remember the day Metroid Dread came out, right? So I was on a trip for, like, school. I was on a trip for school the week that Metroid Dread came out, and then unrelated, I had a competition, right? I can say what it is. I had a cross-country meet the day after Metroid Dread came out, and I was fully intent on playing Metroid Dread when the game dropped. But like I had this school trip, I was really tired, and then this was like my last cross-country meet of like my career at that point, right? Like this was like the last time I'd ever get to race, and I didn't do that great because I was sick and I was tired and all those other things, and that made me so depressed that I just forgot to play Metroid Dread, and I still haven't played it to this day. So, you know, that Metroid Dread playthrough series, live stream series, when we get to it, it'll be a playthrough many years in the making. 3 years, I think. 4 years in the making. 4 years, oh my god. Time flies. This game's really good. I probably will keep streaming this game even after I finish it, because speedrunning the levels and time attacking them is really, really fun. Another challenge act. Are we at the end of the game? I could have sworn there was more levels. We beat this one. We just have to beat the other one. It was really good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was. Wasn't it the best-selling Metroid game? I wouldn't be surprised if Metroid Dread's success is the reason we got the Metroid Prime 4 trailer and that game didn't get cancelled. God, Kingdom Valley is so good. But yeah. I'm looking forward to going through the Metroid series again. I might, depending on when Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Well, depending on when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, I might try to do the Prime series also as like one series of live streams. I think that'd be really fun. Because I've never played Metroid Prime before. I think a friend has a copy of it. Use that. Or I just get it myself too. It's not too bad. It's like, what, $30, I think? It's not too bad for a video game. Yeah, I'm surprised it was just Metroid. I was surprised it was just Metroid Prime 1 that they remastered. Because like even the Wii U had like its own version of the Prime Collection. I do actually have like the original Wii version of Metroid Prime 3. I've just never played it, but I do own it. So if I ever do figure out how to stream Wii games, even if the rest of the Prime games don't come to Switch, I can still, dang it, I can still stream Metroid Prime 3 at least. Maybe by then we'll get GameCube online, and then that's how we do all of our that's how we do all of the Metroid Prime games. Wii U didn't have a Prime collection. What am I thinking of then? I could have sworn. Ow. I know the Wii had Metroid Prime Collection. I thought like it got re-released on the Wii U, like digitally. Because that game was like there was no way for that game to be digital on the Wii, right? I mean, the Switch 2 got revealed like yesterday, right? So maybe like the Switch 2 will have like Wii Online, GameCube Online. Who knows? That'd be really cool. I've been seeing people interpret like the part of the trailer where the Joy-Cons are like on their side sliding across the ground of the Switch teaser, the Switch 2 teaser, as like the new Joy-Con will have mouse features, and a lot of people are like, oh, Kid Icarus Uprising remaster, That would be super cool if that happened. Because I never played Kid Icarus Uprising, and like I said, my 3DS is in like not the best condition, so I would rather play it on a console that may not permanently break when I play it. Maybe the Switch 2 will remake the Prime games with mouse control functionality. That would be interesting. I think it would be really cool if they remade all the Prime games with, like, you could play it more like a traditional PC FPS game. Ow. Like a traditional PC FPS game, or if you want to play it more like Splatoon, with motion controls, gyro controls, that would be cool. Oh, nice. That was cool. I have heard a lot of people say, like, back when I was a kid, right, when the Wii came out, and people were like, oh, motion controls are bad, they're gimmicky, they'll die out, and like, you know, for the Wii, yeah, it was kind of a gimmick, but like for like most games that Nintendo made, Nintendo utilized what the Wii could do very well, and obviously like since then it's gotten a lot better, and like the gyro is like a pretty standard feature in a lot of games and game consoles now. Like the PS5 has gyro, the Joy-Cons have gyro. It's like gyro is like, I think now a lot of people I've heard say it's a preferred way to play shooters, which I never would have expected people to say, you know, when I was growing up. But, you know, people say that nowadays. I've seen people say that they want like gyro on the Xbox, since most people play PC games with Xbox controllers, since usually PC games are built for Xbox controller, and they're like, well, why is there no gyro option? I want to play shooters with gyro on PC. And I really hope in the future people like who work on controllers and stuff take note of that. Prime 1 remake has controls similar to Splatoon. I would have imagined so, but that's really cool. Especially like, because Prime 1 is an FPS, so like being in the shoes of Samus sounds really, really cool. What level is this? Are we at the end of the game? Oh, right. I was talking about this earlier. I haven't spear glided at all this stream. Whoa, whoa. I guess this is the first, like, traditional level we're playing, though. I also don't know the level. What was I talking about before this? Oh, yeah. Like, having, like, Splatoon-like controls, like, when you're in Samus's, like, shoes, literally, kind of, that sounds really cool. So I'm excited to play the Prime remaster eventually. But, okay. Ow. Did Brawl have motion controls? I don't think it did. Gyro is great, but you can't implement it very well for a lot of games, because Xbox. Yeah. Yeah. I think if Xbox does gyro, it's like it's peak. You know, like we've reached the pinnacle of accessibility for games. Like you can choose however you want to play. Well, that was. Ow. I am playing like a noob. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the level because I am not playing well. Oh yeah, this the music for this level was made by Teddy Lloyd, which is really cool. I don't know if this is like maybe a little bit of an overreaction, over assumption on my part, but you know, I think more recently Sonic has been kind of this series that is more integrated with like otaku, anime, gaming culture. Like I think in the past, right? If you were a Sonic fan, that was kind of separate from being like a Japanese pop culture otaku weeb fan. Like a fan of that stuff. But nowadays, like, I feel like it's a little bit more integrated. Like if you're a Sonic fan, like you can feel like Sonic connects with your other interests. Like, one example being Teddy Lloyd working on the soundtrack. Or like all the VTuber collabs that Sonic has done in the past, like, couple of years. Honestly, like, that's my favorite part, personally, of this big Sonic resurgence since the movie started coming out. Because the franchise was so, like, admittedly, the franchise was really dead after Forces for a bit. Like, we got, like, Mania got, like, an updated version, and then Team Sonic Racing came out in 2019, or 2018. And then we didn't get a Sonic game until Frontiers, right? Like, 2 years went by without any Sonic things, the movie happened, and then 2 years went by and Frontiers happened, and now we're getting, like, yearly Sonic releases, and they're really good. Like, I really liked Superstars. I might stream Superstars at some point soon, but I think I'd want to get a PC copy for it. I got it on PS5, so I could play it at home in my basement. But yeah, I like Superstars a lot. I like this game. I like Frontiers. It's kind of cool, and all that other cultural stuff that I was also talking about. Yeah, Xbox controllers are like really premium. I was thinking about getting one for PC, and I went to Best Buy, and they're like $60, which I guess like the Switch controllers are too. The Switch Pro controllers are like $70. It's like I get that like PC games are made with Xbox controller in mind, but it's like at that price point, I think I'm just okay using my PS5 controllers and Switch controllers as needed. You know, they work fine until they don't. Some games don't recognize them. Like I wanted to play Sonic Adventure 2 recently because I wanted to get footage for that video that I was talking about that I wanted to make, and apparently I learned, I don't know how I did it in the past. It might have been using a different controller in the past, but when I played Sonic Adventure 2, but I tried playing Sonic Adventure 2 with my PS5 controller, and it just wouldn't recognize the controller, and I was like, what the heck? I looked it up. Apparently, it only recognizes Xbox controllers, like 360 and Xbox One. So, like, until you run into a situation like that, usually Xbox controllers are fine. Steam will make them work. I assume that's true for most games. I couldn't figure it out for Sonic Adventure 2, probably because I didn't sit down and spend the time to look at it, but Sonic Adventure 2, I've been told, only recognizes Xbox. But I guess Steam has Steam input, I just haven't tried it out. In the Shift tab menu. Okay, I'll try that next time. Because I figured if I couldn't get any footage for Sonic Adventure 2 on that account, I could just use footage from this game since it's like, you know, it's related enough for what I want to talk about. But, because it's not like a topic that's specific to Adventure 2. There's stuff then heroes that I want to talk about, and there's like no way for me to get stuff for footage from heroes unless I buy stuff specifically for that. I don't even own a GameCube. I just have a Wii, but I don't have it with me. And like I said, I don't know if it'll work with the capture card I have. But it would be nice to have like Adventure 2 footage just because it's related. I might stream Adventure 2, but I don't want, like, the stream to be, like, what I use to get video footage, because I feel like I don't want to script videos, because I don't want to come off as, like, too... I mean, I'm bad at talking, so maybe I should script videos, but I don't want to come off as, like, too curated in what I say. Like, I'll edit my videos, obviously, but, like, I don't want to have like points. I don't want to do like an essay because that just that sucks the fun out of whatever you're talking about. I think for both me and the viewer. And I feel like if I streamed Adventure 2 before I made that video, the stream would just be the video and no one's gonna watch the stream VOD. And I as vain as it sounds, I do want people to watch those videos at some point, you know. It would be nice to know that people are listening to my ramblings. If not, that's fine, you know, what can you do, but... I don't know how, like, do people nowadays, because I know, like, generations of YouTube viewers have, like, passed, and, like, do kids nowadays, like, do they prefer clicking on, like, a 2-hour-long VOD as opposed to a 14-minute video? Because I'm the opposite. I'm like, if it's too long, I don't want to watch it. But at the same time, if it's a YouTuber that I really like who makes long-form content, I will watch it. Because I think, you know, if it's a long... So, like... There are two types of videos I like to watch on YouTube. There's long-form video content that I like to put on while I do other things like play games. Or I like 14-minute videos that I can put on while I eat. They prefer 15-second clips. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I've been trying to not watch, like, I'm a ashamed doom scroller. I have been. I've been trying to cut down on it. That was my New Year's resolution. It's the cutscene that everybody likes. I do wish this was a boss fight, but I get why it's not. I love this song. This is like my favorite theme from Adventure 2. Like if I had to rank my Adventure 2 songs, it's this, Supporting Me, and Rhythm and Balance. Look at how cool this animation is. This video is a lot of favorites for it's a favorite for a lot of Sonic power scalers, because they're like, oh, Shadow can't beat Sonic unless he uses the Doom powers. And it's like, I don't care. I think they're both cool. But yeah, Chaos Island is in this game, so Sonic X Shadow Frontiers when? I guess we don't know what the plot of Frontiers 2 will be. So maybe if Frontiers 2 also takes place on the Starfall Islands, we'll see why Shadow is there. Maybe he's gonna be there. Ooh. I wonder what this could be. This looks like a desert, right? And I don't know, it's a little dusty, isn't it? Or an hour-long video consisting of 15-second clips. What do you mean by that? I don't... Like an AMV compilation? How do I get... Oh. Does this, like, little platforming section count as the Dusty Desert level of this game? Because it does look like Dusty Desert, doesn't it? Also, I really like the name Dusty Desert for the level. Because it's like... Sonic 06 was supposed to be like this Final Fantasy big, epic, like, serious game, right? And you have level names like Kingdom Valley and Aquatic Base and White Acropolis, and then you have Dusty Desert, which sounds a lot more whimsical. Oh, clip compilations. I gotcha. I don't watch clip compilations, but I watch like VOD clips, like specific moments from really long VODs. But that's like more like regular videos, because it's just like the one section of a VOD that's been truncated to be like a video. Hang on, I want to get that. This is music. Death Ruins. Okay, we're going up there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's see. How do I get up there? Is there a spring around here? Do I gotta use physics? Oh, those are Frontiers platforms. Like, these are all from Frontiers. Except the enemies? I don't know, maybe the enemies are from Frontiers. I don't remember. This level design feels very Frontiers. Very cool. This is an Elden Scrolls 6 Shadows of Erdtree dungeon. It sure is. Use the power of Doom Morph to reach the goal in time. Okay. Time limit level, gotcha. That's my jam. That's my Sonic jam. Get it? Like the like the game for the Sega Saturn. Oh. I heard the shine of the. There it is. Oh. Oh. Come on, S rank. Let's go. I made a bad joke. Okay. Well, get used to that, I guess. I don't. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'm still gonna be here later. At least until I beat this game. So, Nate Chip, because it sounds from Kip. I love it. Yum. No. The name is from a game. I just changed the first vowel of Kupo to Kipo. But, thanks for tuning in. See you later. I'll still be here. Use the power of chaos control to reach the goal in time. I feel like you don't need to use chaos control if you're fast enough at the platforming. Oh no. Oh, that saved me. Nice. That was a clean S rank. Did the original versions of the Sonic games get delisted? I want to check that out because I want to play the original Sonic games at some point. I mean, I guess the Origins versions exist too, but do the Origins versions have like a legacy mode where you can just like turn everything that's added off and it's just like the original game? Probably, right? I'll have to look. I did get Origins on the Switch and I just played through it like regularly, like casual playthrough of all the games. I have this like feeling of like most Sonic games that I've played are like I'm like kind of tired of them after a bit because I've played them so much, but then every time I go back to them I'm like, oh, this is super fun, right? Like I played Sonic Colors a lot as a kid. Like I really liked that game. And I played it to an not unhealthy, but like I was a kid. There's no such thing as unhealthy gaming time for a kid, right? But I played it like to the point where I just got bored of the levels because I knew what was coming and everything, and it wasn't like I was trying to beat my time. I would just play them because I didn't understand speedrunning yet. Like I didn't get the concept. What? I didn't get the concept of speedrunning yet. Like, I didn't know about it. So I would just play the levels, like, casually a bunch of times over and over again. And I got tired of Sonic Colors. And I just didn't play it for a really long time. And I kind of felt the same way about the classic Sonic games. But then when I played them casually for, like, not even trying to do, like, good times and stuff. When I played them casually when Origins came out, I had a lot of fun. Especially Sonic CD, which I know a lot of people say is, like, their least favorite of the 4 classic Sonic games. I really had a good time with that one. Might have also been because of the music. We're doing that one again because I can do better than a C. Damage boost, let's go. We did it. No! No! We gotta retry that, right? We gotta retry that, right? We gotta retry that. Oh no. We got it this time, yeah. Let's go. Alright. Now we're good. Is that all the keys we needed? Wait, what? Oh, we gotta ring the bell. I think it's cool that in Shadow Generations the bell is like, you have to chase it down in 3D space, because in Sonic Generations, since White Space was only 2D, you only could do it in 2D. This makes it more challenging. Come on. No! No! I had it. Okay. I don't have boost anymore. What am I gonna do? Okay. Wait. Oh, killing enemies gives you chaos control, not boost. Well, what am I gonna do now? Oh, I guess I can just get in its path, right? It'll come this way. It'll come around this way, right? I just gotta track it. Work smarter, not harder. Harder, 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 harder. My plan didn't work. No! I also keep thinking I can do the drop dash since this game is so similar in controls to Sonic Frontiers. Okay, so I know the path it goes down now. Okay, I got it. Third time's the charm. I got you now, buddy. Yeah, it comes around on this path. So we just have to go this way. No! What? No! This time for sure. There's no way I can lose this time. 負けないぞ. Oh yeah, in my Japanese class today, I made a new friend. He had, I noticed he had a Megumi keychain on his backpack. So after class, I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, I like your keychain." And then I talked about how I like Takashi Rie, because Megumi's voiced by Takashi Rie. And made small talk, and I was kind of intruding on like a different conversation they having, but it was an innocuous enough statement that I kind of was able to be like, just say a couple of other things regarding what I had just said, and then pivot to whatever they were also talking about, because it was like a shared, like it was a thing I could also relate to, that I could also talk about. But yeah, I made a new friend. That was pretty cool. I sound like a loser who doesn't have friends. I do have friends. I just made a new one. And usually that doesn't happen. Wait, I got the thing. Why isn't it... Did I not play this level? Oh. Wait, what 2 levels did I just play then? I played the speedrun one, and then I played the chaos control one. Okay. Sorry, my game sense isn't... my game senses aren't tingling today. I think it's just because, you're on stream. I have heard that you play worse on stream than you do, like, by yourself. So... That's my excuse, guys. I am good at Sonic games and video games also. Joke's on you, I still made it to the end of the level with an S rank. Haha. Okay. And then I gotta ring the bell for this. Okay. Ringing the bell is not required. I see. Where is it going? I have to get up there. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Well, I don't know. I guess we can go do the boss now, though. It says I can. I wonder who the boss is. Oh. Mysterious. Which way did we go for that? Oh, wait. It was like a secret passage, right? Somewhere. Where was the passage? Was it on this side? It was a secret passage that you have to take with Doom Morph, actually. I remember that. Was it over here? Yeah, here we go. Aw. Lumacy didn't get to stay for the part where I fight. I mean, I don't know who I'm gonna fight, actually. It's a mystery to all. It's a mystery to everyone. Oh, Sky Troops. That's a good level. That's a good level theme. I think the open world, like puzzles, frontiers type level design is really good in this game. Like, it was fine in Frontiers, right? Like, it was fun and everything, but I think this game, I don't know what it is. It's just really, really good. I think it's because, like, there's more things, like, so Shadow has, like, different abilities in this game, right? And I think that the level design uses those abilities as keys in more ways than Frontiers tried to do, I think. Because Sonic didn't have, like, abilities. He had, like, his combat. So I hope in, like, the next Sonic game, or the next, like, Frontiers style open zone Sonic game, they do give him some interesting, like, ways to interact with the world. That would be really cool. The action in this game looks so cool. I like that that's the same move that he kills Sonic with in Sonic 06. God. I think this would have hit so hard if they didn't show us if they didn't reveal him in the trailers. Like, I get that it's like good for the trailers to make people hype, but like, it's like, imagine if they showed off, like, the Titan fights before the game came out, right? Like, I don't think the Titan fights would have hit as hard. But, like, with, like, same thing that would with Mephiles, I think. This is, like, a very, like, action-y boss fight. So Shadow can only do the Doom Blast, he can only do the Doom Blast on Black Arms enemies, but he can do it to Mephiles. Is perhaps Mephiles a Black Arm secretly? Game theory? Oh, yeah, you're supposed to hit him toward, it's like Mario 64. You're supposed to hit him towards the thing. Oh no. There we go. God, I love that, like, I don't know what that move is called, but his down aerial attack. He does that multiple times in this game. In the cutscenes. Oh, he kinda looks like Iblis. I don't remember if he does this in 06. Nice. Is this does he do this in his boss fight in Flame Core? I don't think he does it in the Dusty Desert boss fight. Or maybe it's original to this game. Oh, transition to cutscene. I've seen a lot of people talk about that particular scene. They're like, oh, he does the thing he does in all the fan flash animations from back in the day. so cool, so ruthless. 貴様の未来がない。Alright. That's all the levels, right? Like, is it just final boss time now? Huh. This stream might be shorter than I thought. I mean, I guess I did already do like 3 hours worth of streams of this game. Oh, he says Professor. I assumed that they would call him Hakase. Aww, that's so cute. Aww. This is a very Kingdom Heartsy cutscene. But also Sonic is a very Kingdom Heartsy series already, right? Like, I shouldn't say it like that, but the two series are very similar, in both very superficial and more meaningful ways. I might do a video on that at some point if I ever figure out enough things to talk about on that. Because right now it's just like a feeling I have as a fan of both series. Where does this go? Oh, it just takes you back here. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to finish the game. Is this the Doom Wings? That's so cool. I know he loses them at the end of the game, and I think it really would have been cool if he got to keep them, because it would have made him more distinct from Sonic, from like a lore and gameplay perspective. But like, story-wise, I understand why he doesn't keep them. Alright, time for the best level ever. Radical Highway. It's so good, it's also every other level. Radical Highway is pretty awesome though. Vengeance is Mine is also a great song. It's like one of my other favorites from SA2. Probably the best, in my opinion at least, the best. Oh, okay. Vengeance is Mine is probably the best, like, non-vocal theme, like best instrumental theme in that game in my opinion. It's deep inside of me. I don't know the rest of the song. I feel like a monster. I listened to that a lot. There was a... I'll say this after the cutscene's over. That's a really good line. I don't know enough Japanese to know what he's saying in Japanese exactly, but I like the English line. Alright, we're in the end game now. That was a great cutscene. It's not over, but I'm talking now. But yeah, I really like that he smiles there. I love Shadow. Who doesn't, right? The Monster song by Skrillex, I think, or Skillet, one of them. I don't remember. The way that I listened to that song a lot growing up was there was a AMV on YouTube that I watched a lot. It's probably not there anymore. That was Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in like season 6, I think, of it's been so long, but it was like season 6 of the 2007 TMNT cartoon, which I also watched like the whole cartoon. I listened to that a lot. That's how I know the song. Interestingly enough, I never saw it in Sonic stuff. You can do this without Doom Wings. Let's do it with the Doom Wings for now. Since, you know, Shadow has them now and all. Oh, this is like not all messed up Radical Highway. It starts out like this, and then I'm guessing it gets messed up later. Well, I think I've seen it not messed up later. But that's really cool. Like a proper remake of Radical Highway. Okay, yeah, I guess you can't spear glide there. Wait, that's an alternate path, surely, right? Yeah! Level design. You can't fool me, level design. Oh, we end up in the same spot, though. No! Dun 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 dun. I'm trying to skip this part. Do I don't have enough for Doom Wings. Whoops. That's like a very classic Sonic trap where like you just keep boosting and then the game catches you off guard. That's like not classic Sonic as in like classic Sonic the gameplay style or the character. I mean classic Sonic as in like that's classic Sonic. That doesn't help, does it? That doesn't help my explanation. I mean like it is a common Sonic thing that happens. Okay. My bad. God, his animations are so sick. I miscalculated that stomp. Don't worry, we'll get good at this game at some point. I'll beat the game and then we'll get good. I spent long enough trying to beat this game. That being said, do I want to keep running levels in this game when I beat it? Because I think I'll keep streaming after I finish the game, because otherwise this is going to be a shorter stream. Do I want to keep playing this game, or do I want to switch and maybe play some Sonic levels? Because it has been a long time since I've played Generations. Sonic Generations. And it would be nice to revisit those levels a little bit. I think in like the first stream I did... Oh! Wait, we could... That was possible. Ah. The on-screen prompt confused me and I hit the... We might not be trying to go fast, but it's good to know where the skips are now, you know? Can we aim this higher? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, I thought those were ramps. I'm dumb. The feeling of flying across the levels is kind of cool. But I also am not engaging with most of the level itself, so. But then, like, they also have, like, these, like, ring clusters, so that's, like, this is where they want you to go if you're using Doom Wings. So there's, like, a kind of a separate-ish level made for people using Doom Wings. They're just cool. I assume the other levels don't have that, though. The other levels, you're probably just flying over the stage. That's not bad. Is Act 2 2D? Okay, it doesn't seem like it. It's not, okay. So this is, like, I'm guessing the last level of the game. Is this, like, where the boss is, or is it after this? I'm not sure. Ah. Oh, no. Retry. Oh, there was a rail there. Ow. I didn't mean to get hit there. What I think is interesting is a lot of the level design in these stages feel like the game that the level is from. Like, the Frontiers level feels like a Frontiers level, and the Adventure 2 levels feel like Adventure 2 levels. Like, for example, we just had a section where you, like, were homing attack chaining in the air, right? Like, that's pretty common in Adventure 2 level design for both Shadow and Sonic. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was an actual path through the level, but it is. Oh no, oh no, no! Oh, I still don't know how these enemies work. They were in the Frontiers level, but I don't know. They weren't in Frontiers, or not Frontiers, Forces. They both start with an F, I get confused. Oh, what? Did I not have the Doom ones? These enemies were in the Forces level, but I don't remember them from Forces, so I don't know what they do or what they're from. That was my bad. What was I talking about before I like died a bunch of times? I don't remember. Probably something interesting. Surely something interesting. I'm bad at this game, man. Honestly, I commend this game for being difficult, because the last couple Sonic games really weren't. What? What? Okay. I'm not good at this game. It's because I'm trying to be too fancy. See, I didn't spear glide at all there, and I made it out fine. Oh, I missed it just by a little bit. I'm sorry, Shadow, I've disappointed you. Do I go back in here? Oh yeah, play boss. Okay, here we go. This is it. I really like the like, what do you call it? Stereoscopic effect on the characters. All right. Nice. Oh, this is a cool set piece. The sense of speed that has too is crazy. Oh, there we go. Ah, my bad. Dun, 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 dun. I can't do like the boost trick. Nice. Uh-oh. I saw someone say, like, while this is happening, Sonic is, like, going through Planet Wisp, which is just really funny. Like, it's either that or he's fighting the Time Eater, or not the Time Eater, the Egg Dragoon, which, like, that fits, but also it is kind of funny to think that he's just leisurely strolling through Planet Wisp while Shadow's having this big epic shonen battle. Oh my god. I know it's like mostly like automated, it's like quick time events basically, but like the action is so cool. Like the way the camera kind of whips back and as Shadow like lunges in to punch him. All the kicks and punches are like really light. Heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. They can stop you now, no ghost to bring you down. Hail Shadow. This game also fixes like my major complaint with Shadow the Hedgehog, because when I first played Shadow the Hedgehog as a kid, I was like, yeah, whatever. All Hail Shadow, main theme of, or not, Shadow. I Am All of Me, main theme of the game. Final boss theme, that makes sense. But then when I replayed it as an adult, I was like, wait a minute. But like, I Am All of Me is about like Shadow like trying to figure out who he is, and this final boss fight, he like already knows who he is. So I feel like when it was like a couple years ago, I think I played it. It was before Frontiers came out. I was like, this would make more sense if it was All Hail Shadow. And then this game is like same situation, same scenario. We're playing as Shadow, fighting Black Doom to win control of our autonomy. But this time All Hail Shadow's playing, and it just fits. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. This was also at Sonic Symphony. It was very great. It was right after I Am All of Me, and they did like there was like a Fearless Year of Shadow card on the screen. It was cool. Head low, all hail Shadow. Did I lose? shadow, heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. There we go. They can stop you now, no ghost to bring you down, there's nothing left to lose, you win. In chaos we all find ourselves. This destruction is the only tale we tell. And wrong is right. Determination of the strong. Is this it? Did we get him? What? That was a genuine what? I have seen it before, but I didn't know he used Chaos Control there. Like, most of me watching this game has been, like, streams where I wasn't really paying attention. Or just people playing levels, not the cutscenes. Oh! I got a mash. I mean, being blinded, but isn't he just always that way? Isn't that just like his character? Like, he is evil. It's not like if he was blinded, that would mean that he could not be blind. He could see and he could be a good guy. Oh no. He says that in Sonic X. He says, "Boku wa Shadow, Shadow the Hedgehog." It's like one of the coolest things, like, ever, that humanity's ever created. Boku no na wa Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's go, Shadow. He darts around kind of like how Sonic at the end of Final Horizon darts around after Eggman shoots him out of the cannon. We did it, Shadow. We generations'd him. Without Black Doom's influence. I thought the Time Eater did this. I mean, it's not like he helps Sonic beat the Time Eater. He just shows up and is like, "You got this." That's pretty epic. Great cutscene. I didn't want to talk over it. Can I skip this? Okay. I don't want to sit here and try to be entertaining through credits. Alright. I want to keep streaming for a little bit longer. Not too long, because I do have other things to do, but... that was weird. Like, the game like exited for a second. Like, it was loading a different game. Well, anyway. Let's do... No, not new game, continue. There is no save data. Oh, because I remember I played, like, a classic Sonic level at the first stream that I did. I guess I didn't save. Yeah, because I wanted to try out the jam skin. Can I turn Omochao off? Yes. Wait, go back. What? Why can't I... Wait. Oh, I guess I can. I guess that's, I have to do that at the title screen, I guess. But yeah, this jam skin is great. I like it when they make Classic Sonic a little spikier. It makes him look cool and cute at the same time. I fell for the Sonic trap. I haven't played this game in a bit. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, I guess that doesn't work. Yeah, you can't jump at the top of a loop to get more speed. Not much to say, it's just classic Sonic. I will say, I really do like how well reimagined Green Hill is in this, like, HD art style. It looks really nice. Like, it looks brought to life in a way that, like, other Sonic games that also have Green Hill haven't done. Like, those look good, too. Like, I really like the way Green Hill looks in Mania. But I think, probably because of how much the background is rendered here, like, Green Hill feels so much larger here. Yeah, the S ranks in this game are kind of easy. I'll skip the cutscenes. Everyone's seen these cutscenes before. I just want to play the game. That's all I'm here for. I mean, how many times have I played Green Hill? I don't know. Yeah, now we're talking. Now I'm in my element. Oh shoot, I forgot the level design. Here. This is embarrassing, we gotta do better. I've played this game so many times. It has been a long time since I played it though. Oh, dang it. I got too cocky. I'm forgetting some of the timing. No! Okay, that's fine. No! Oh, you can't grind here. Or, drift here. Nice. Maybe I could just, like, do a full game run of the Sonic levels. If I just skip the cutscenes, it shouldn't take too long, right? I mean, I also don't want to play through the boss fights, because the boss fights take a while. I just want to play the levels. I wouldn't, if I did that, I wouldn't play the time meter at least, because I don't know how that boss fight works, and I don't want to embarrass myself on stream. As if that hasn't already happened, but you get my point. Let's play. I really like Chemical Plant Modern. It's a great stage. I like it in Frontiers too, because with Frontiers is with the style of level design and Frontiers' gameplay set, you can do some really cool speedrunning stuff in Frontiers. Oh shoot. Okay. This level is also kind of designed for like slope jumps, but since it's a Boo Sonic game, there's no slope jumps. I love the theme, the remix too, because Chemical Plant already was like one of my favorite. I'm restarting because you can't get an S rank unless you restart. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Trust me, I've played this game before. Ah, whatever. Even when I'm like, even when I concede, I'm still bad. I still die. I'll just take the regular path. Okay, this is getting embarrassing. I'm doing the thing I did in Kingdom Valley where I just restart over and over again. Actually, you know what? How about after this level, to end the stream, we'll go back to Kingdom Valley. Oh, what? Yeah, Sonic doesn't handle as well in the air as Shadow does. Shadow has like a little bit more versatility. Okay, whatever. There we go. Ow. I keep forgetting this isn't Shadow and I don't have a double jump. That's a really cool like thing that Sonic does in this game. When you run on like near the surface of the water, his running will just propel you up to the surface. I hear my phone ringing. Okay, maybe this will have to be the last level then. I might have to go take a phone call. It's been a fun stream though, for sure. I'm glad I finally got to finish Shadow Generations. Dun, 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 dun. this. Alright, as much as I'd like to do Kingdom Valley runs, that might have to be for the next time I play this game. Because it is getting a little late. I do have things I need to do. Things I gotta go take care of. I heard my phone ringing, so I'll go get that call. Yeah. Great stream, had a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Yeah. We'll play more next time.